All right, everybody, I'm back to do Rapid Fire with Jeff Fleetham. This is where we get to expose him with all of his weaknesses and pleasures and
Can I give an answer? Can I give a
sins and reprieves? All right. What are you reading or listening to right now that the audience might take interest in?
Well, I read it's Substack articles that I read. That's what I mainly do. I jump into Substack, find an article. If you're familiar with them, you familiar with Substack?
I am, but go ahead and explain to the audience.
Substack mainly. Substack is I guess it's a social media kind of thing, but it's different people write articles there, and every once in a while I'll grab one that I'll really enjoy. There's one. Things to remember, and you go back and you read about an article about something like that's something that I do more and more. I have a couple authors that I like a lot that I read their books, and currently I'm into one, and now I can't remember the name of the book, but I do audiobooks a lot, so and I like that.
Well, good.
So there we go. So
all right, next one. If you could meet any person for dinner, who would it be and why? Dinner and a deep conversation. Who would it be?
Wow, that's a big one.
These are some deep questions for a guy like you.
Seriously, because I go back and I go, because it can't be somebody who's gone already. I guess.
Well,
I guess
you can. You can make it anyone. It can be someone.
I gotta be. I would love to spend a day talking to my dad.
Yeah, that's deep and profound too. Good for you.
Because I just never did that.
Yeah. Next one. What sport would you compete in if you were in the Olympics?
I don't know. What do they got? One like they got all these weird weird sports. Yeah, rhythmic dancing. No, I don't know. Probably they got a crawling sport or
come on.
I don't know. Probably they have a sport that the shooting sport. I can't remember what they call it.
The biathlon?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to do all the running stuff. Just the shooting part.
Okay, fine.
The biathlon, but not the running part.
All right, next one.
Well, you asked.
I know, but I'm moving on. What movie could you watch over and over again?
Oh man. I think. Oh God. There's not many movies that I would like to watch over and over again. If any, it would probably be Open Range.
Oh, that's a good one.
Probably Open
Robert
Range.
Duvall and Kevin Costner.
Man, oh man, there's some great lines in that one, isn't there?
That is a good one. What's the best part of your morning and why? Other than getting up.
Waking up, going, holy crap, another day, right? Yeah. I get my coffee, go sit on my porch, my balcony, watch the sunrise, and sit there and just kind of sit there. I like that a lot.
Very good. Here's one. What occupation would you have liked to have tried, or were you destined for that you never did?
I wanted to be a spy. I always wanted to be a spy.
See, I think that's cool as well.
So I used to travel so much.
Yeah.
Honest to God, my son and my oldest daughter, because I worked for Hershey Foods, but I was gone all the time.
Yeah.
And they thought no one could work for Hershey Foods. They thought I was a spy, and they would tell their friends that.
I'm just thinking.
I thought it was awesome.
Speaking of you were talking about movies, thinking of True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, the James Bond movie, Thunderball, and all those.
Yeah.
I loved all those James Bond movies. So,
yeah. No, that's good. Let's see. Okay, this is a deep one. You got to get all emotional and go deep into your psyche here. What did you learn recently? Like an aha moment.
Whoa.
Like, if I may, I saw you open up about your dad during our conversation here. But is there anything like that is like maybe really opened your eyes in the last couple of years?
Well, I mean that really was both my mom. I'll answer it this way. I was adopted out of an orphanage.
Okay.
I was born in the Salvation Army Hospital, Booth Memorial Hospital. and adopted. And the more and more I think about it, the more that has gives me an understanding that they saved my life.
Right.
Azul and Durwood Fleetham, they saved my life. I have found that a deeper, I don't know what the word would be. It's and maybe it's because the older you get, you kind of go back. How truly important my family is, and the fact that I have a family, right? A lot of these young kids in these foster homes. I was fortunate. If you're not out of there by the time you're 6 months old, you're done. And how blessed I was and fortunate I was to have that. And I kind of go back to that frequently, just thinking about that. And I know that's not today or 2 years, but that frequently pops up in my head. I got a great life. That's why my tagline is LMOTP, luckiest man on the planet. And
I love it. Where was it? Yeah. 51.
That's the year I was born. 51. Yes. So.
Luckiest man on the planet. 51.
Yeah. So
is that your license plate?
Yeah, it is actually. Except when I ordered your State 48, I can't get the 51 on it. So it's just LMO. So.
All right, Spangenberg. If you're watching, that's your that's the
you got to make
personalized one.
you got to make a smaller.
Yeah.
Got to make a smaller State 48 logo.
All right, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? You're lactose
brutal.
intolerant.
Actually, vanilla with Hershey syrup on it.
Oh,
honest to God,
you're such a bandwagoner. No,
seriously, that's it. Although I do like Oreo blizzards.
Okay.
And I do like going to Dairy Queen and ordering quarts of Swirl soft swirl. You can get it in a quart.
I didn't know you could even do that.
Oh yeah, stick with me, brother.
Look at you. Oh yeah. Now I know what he's doing in the morning. Okay. First, before I ask this one, you have to. First thing that pops in your head. Don't think about it for long. What was your fondest memory as a kid?
I guess kid could be 18.
Yeah.
Before doing the flumes at Lake Pleasant.
Okay, educate everyone what the flumes at Lake Pleasant are.
There was this. It's like a canal system. It runs down. It runs down this concrete chute, and you would go there, and you would almost surf down it. They were just great times, and I can't remember exactly how we would get there, and I don't even know if it's open anymore. But you would go down, it would fall into a big chute that you dive into, that it would throw you into, and if you were fortunate, you could pop back out and it'd take you down. But we would go there frequently. That, I guess,
Are you a foodie?
I guess so. My kids, I have an Instagram account that my daughters made me create called Mesa Food Daddy, Mesa Food Daddy.
Okay, so what's your guilty pleasure when you go out to eat? Or do
Man.
you have like a favorite go-to thing?
Tacos, but my newest one, which is I just went to, I moved right down to Mesa, and look, this is an advertisement. So at the corner of McDonald and Broadway, there's a hot dog place called Mickey's Hot Dog. Oh God.
Well, Mickey's, you just got an endorsement.
There you go, man. If you like a hot dog, but also Kate Chevrolet has a sandwich that they make. I can't remember what they call it, but they use sweet plantain. It's a sandwich thing. It's just unbelievable. It's I can't remember the name of it, but go down there and get one of those.
All right, a couple more. What's the best advice you've ever been given?
You just tell the truth. You don't have to remember a whole lot, right?
All right. I'm going to get two more, and then I'll get you on your way.
that was kind of
no.
It's answer. It's just the truth. I think
there's
that's
nothing
it.
to elaborate on. It's just tell the truth.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite board game? We're in that generation that you should have a board game.
Board games? Do they have board games? I actually liked I liked backgammon, but I can't find anybody that plays backgammon anymore.
Who was it? My son. My high school son just came to me and said that he was starting to play
It
backgammon.
was very fun, and in
I mean,
the
now,
70s
granted, they play it electronically, but he was still
Right,
playing
yeah.
it.
So I like backgammon
Good
a
for
lot.
you.
So
All right, last one. What's your guilty pleasure?
didn't you ask me that before?
No, that was foodie. It was food related, but there might be something else.
Wow. I don't know if I have one. I don't know. I have just one.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know if it's guilty. I just love these road trips. I just take off
Oh, that's
and
cool.
just go. And if I see a dirt road, I turn down. And if I come to an end,
a journey.
If I come to a dead end, then I turn around and come the other way. So I love doing that, and I do it frequently. So
are you usually by yourself?
yeah, I'm almost always by myself, as probably as evidenced by the answers to these questions.
Well, for anyone needing a road trip, get a hold of Jeff. Or a free ride to Nogales.
Yeah, right, absolutely right. You have to
All
ride in
right.
the back. So
That's a wrap on Rapid Fire. Thanks,
thanks,
Jeff.
JJ.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.